Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I'm Amy and I post new videos every week. Today's video is going to be a monthly makeup basket. If you are not new to my channel, you will have heard me talk about this over the last month or so, talking about how I really want to get more use out of the products in my collection. And so in order to do that, I'm going to start a monthly rotation. If you didn't know and you didn't watch my last video, I was sick for half of January and still a little bit sick. So it took me a while to get to doing the intro part of this, but I did film the collecting part of this and pulling things out of my drawer part already in the beginning of January. So I'm going to do this monthly makeup basket is going to be January, February together because I did have to go so long without wearing makeup because I've been sick. I'm going to combine them, but hopefully the rest of the months will be able to be on their own and I'll just have 11 this year. So this video style is going to kind of take over for project pans in previous years, and instead of worrying about panning anything or hitting pan on anything or specific usage goals, my only goal is that I use every single piece of my makeup at least once. So it's not really like I have to use this 5 times, 15 times, 20 times like it was in my project pans. But for this, I'm basically just trying to rotate through my makeup, especially makeup that I don't reach for often. I have some favorites that I want to reach for and that I grab regardless of if they're in my drawer. But this is going to be just kind of out on the desktop here, plain sight, plain view for me to reach for and grab from first before I go into my drawers. So there's not a lot of rules and regulations around this. It is just kind of like a makeup rotation. Let me know if you like the style of video because the rest of this video is going to be overhead. Would you prefer it's all completely overhead, or do you like the intro being face to face like this? Let me know. Any wants, desires, needs, questions about anything, let me know down below, because obviously this is my first one, so I'm still going to be like updating it and perfecting how I do it throughout the year. So yeah, that was a really big intro for no reason at all. So overall, I have a goal for the year of spending less, using my collection more and getting more use out of my collection, understanding and knowing and like fostering the relationship with my collection just a little bit more. So I'm hoping to do a little bit more content in that realm. If you have any recommendations or, you know, requests of what you'd like to see in that realm, go ahead and let me know down below as well. But yeah, if that sounds like your kind of video, go ahead and like this one so I know you like this kind of content. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just get into it. So I've got this over here, and then I've got another thing that I'll throw this stuff in when I'm done, but just so I can collect all the things. So first, this is a jewelry box. Like, this is all jewelry here, but I have my brow products and then lip balms and mascaras here. So we're gonna start here. I am going to pull out my little Nars mini that I'm working on, my Lash Paradise, which is almost empty, and then this Merit one, which is like the newest one to my collection. And then I want to pull out this lip oil because it's really almost done. I just haven't finished it up. There's like maybe, I don't know, like 10 uses in there at max. So I want to just pull this out and I'll use it when I'm like filming to prep my lips. And then I really want to pull this one out. I recently just got this Bite one, so I'd been using it, but I want to go back to this one for a lip balm. Yeah, that's good for now. All right, and then for brows, this e.l.f. pencil is almost empty, so I'm gonna pull it out. And then this one, so that I can use the pencil from here because they're similar shades. And then I'm gonna pull out this warmer one, since my hair's like red, so sometimes I like to go more red with it and add this one in. And then a gel. Let's go with this Undone one. I haven't gotten a lot of use out of this. I bought it when I got my hair dyed and I went and I grabbed a bunch of like more warmer toned brow products. So this is like a brow pin and gel. So we'll use that as the gel, and these will be my brow products. Let me move the camera and we'll look at another angle. All right, if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this new little area. that I set up. Before we go into that stuff though, I want to go into this, which is like my eyeliners, shadow sticks, things like that. And just pull out, let's see, oh gosh. It is January. Let's do this. I just recently bought these elf sticks because they were clearance at Target. They are part of a electric mood. So I'm gonna pull these out, and I think that will be good. Just these, and put this back. Ooh, actually, one more thing I want to pull out. I'm gonna pull out this Pat McGrath Artistry wand. I don't know if you... I recently used this in a video, and I think you can see, like, I used it for the silver, but it's like drying up, so I kind of just want to use it and see, you know, I paid a lot of money for it, so I want to use as much as I can before it goes completely bad. And then I have this one here full of lip pencils. I'm sorry my voice keeps changing. I get closer and further from the mic. Can you see this? Here, there we go. I want, yeah, this Milani one I haven't worn in a long time. I need to like swatch all of these side by side so I can figure out dupes and stuff like that, because I don't really need every single one. I just, you know, do need every single one. Let's see, I'm gonna pull up this Alamar one, which is like my perfect nude, this Milani one, which is a little bit more pinky nude, and then the Makeup Forever Endless Cacao, in case I want to go for a more neutral nudie or another color of a lip. So that kind of covers my bases there. Let's see. My powder is gonna stay this one because I need to just use this up, and then I can, you know, get more into some of my other powders and get some uses, but I'm hoping that I can use this up this month. I think I'll just leave this stuff here. Yeah. Okay, let's look at my single shadows. Ooh, let's see, I might have to move the camera for this. All right, so one thing I know I want to do is I want to pull out the M Cosmetics shadow and compare it to this Ulta one. I realized when I was using them that they're kind of similar, so I want to, not necessarily in the way they feel, because these M Cosmetics ones feel so different, but in the way they look on the eyes, so I want to compare those, so I'm gonna pull that out. Yeah, I think that's all for single shadows, at least the ones that are in here. Let's look at foundations. You guys are not prepared for this drawer, you guys. All right, so here's my primers, foundations, concealers. I do already have these 6 concealers pulled out for me to try, and have a couple of uses on a lot of these. So I know it seems like a lot of concealer to have for 1 month, but yeah, I should be able to finish these, not finish these up, but get their uses done so that I can make a video about it. All right, I am currently in the middle of a 3-day foundation wear test for this one, so I'm pulling this out because that will be 3 of my days at least. And then I do have another foundation on its way, so that would be 2 foundations. Let's do one I haven't worn in a while. This one, yes. Ooh, okay. I'm looking at like my more fair shades too, because this is the wintry winter. So this one, and you know what? I haven't worn this one in a while. This one, I'm gonna pull this out. So I'm gonna have these 4 foundations plus one that's coming for a 3-day foundation wear test. I'm gonna pull this one out because this is the like standard one that I use when I am trying out a foundation and something's not working. I just like this one, it works a lot for me. a spray. I kind of want to pull this Pure Haze Mist out. It has a really fine mist, and it's really like comforting to my like bare skin, and I feel like that will be nice. I have quite a lot of minis, and I don't know how I feel about any of them because I haven't really tried them. Let's do this little mini of the LANEIGE Glowy Makeup Serum. Ooh, and I'm gonna pull out this Say one. I put it in here because I tried it as a highlighter, but I haven't tried it as a primer yet. So I want to try it as like a priming step. So let's pull this one out. And I think that's plenty right there. So here is my highlighters, powders, bronzers, cream and powder, blushes, powder, cream and liquid, lip products, and then I have my face products in the back. Ooh, okay. I think one, I want to pull, I don't know, I hope you can see me. I want to pull out this blush because my boyfriend got it for me for Christmas. So I want to try it. Like, I used it one day, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. So I want to actually get some use out of that and try that. I want to pull out this NYX one. I haven't gotten to use it really this season, and I love this one for the winter. And then I actually want to pull out this, if I can get it out. Hold on. Ugh. This palette. I feel like I usually pull this out for like in the summer, but I just really think these are really interesting colors that I want to play around with, like mixing them and, you know, just get a little bit more use and fun out of these. And I'll go ahead and use these bronzers, contours, and highlights as well, so that kind of covers me on that end. And then I will pull out, I already got my Charlotte Tilbury powder. I haven't used, oh gosh, I haven't used this powder in a really long time. I'm gonna pull this powder out too. And then I want to have a powder bronzer as well. You know what, it's winter. I'll use this one, which I think is like way too fair for me in the summer. So this is Fenty in the Sun. Ooh, you know what I want to do? I want to pull out this stick highlighter and compare it to the Merit one. So I'm going to pull this out, and then the Merit one is already up there, so I'll have that one. Okay, I haven't worn this color in a really long time, and I want to try it. I feel like it is a good, well, it's probably good for like spring and summer too, but like when I'm really pale and I have a bright lip, I don't know, there's something about that. So I want to pull this one out. I want to pull out these two Kaja lip glosses that I haven't used since the time I first reviewed them. So I want to see how I feel about them like long wearing. I want to pull out this Mulberry shade from, what is it, Elizabeth Arden? Is that who this is? Yeah, it says right there. Okay, that one. I want to wear this. Yes, this. Okay. All right, next drawer. It is so hard to see in this drawer. These drawers do not come out any further. Like, this is as far as they come out. But there's like, I don't know, like 7 inches of room back there, 6 or 7 inches. So I really tried not to use them. As you can see, I just have like storage items back there. I try to keep my makeup in the front so that it's easier to share with you guys as well as find myself. First, I just got this. This is the Nabla Side by Side palette, and I really want to get some more use out of it and play with it a little more. So I'm going to pull this one out, and that's like a really nice neutral, here I'll show you, like everyday glam situation. You know what, actually, I also, oh my gosh, I can't even reach anything that I'm doing here. I also recently just picked this up because I found it at TJ Maxx, and this is like the one palette that I was like, okay, the only other time that I would buy another one is if I find this at TJ Maxx. So I finally did. It's not an exact dupe, but they are very similar, and I kind of want to test the boundaries of that because I'd rather recommend you this, you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to pull both of those out. Let's let that be that for the high-end drawer. This is the affordable section. I kind of want to pull out this which my boyfriend got me for Christmas. And he also got me this. So I kind of want to pull out those, but they're kind of more fall, winter, or not winter colors, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ugh. I really want to play with them, but I'm going to hold off on these. Because I want to play with more like, I don't know, like blues almost. Like blues here. Oh, okay. He also got me this one, which, oof, is super colorful. Maybe I'll pull this guy out. I haven't pulled this out in a while. And you know I love these colors for the winter time. So this one, you know what? I never pull this one out either. And this one has some really fun colors that will be good for like wintry time, I think. Right? Like these are very I don't know. I think this will be fun, okay? Yeah. I think that's all I want to pull out. This is the container that I have that I think I'm going to try to use. I think it should work out pretty good, so I don't know, let's see. It is not the prettiest, and maybe as I go on I'll change this up to make it work a little bit better, but I don't really need it to be super functional for me to like grab out of here. I just need to say like keep this out and kind of force myself to use these items before I go into these drawers, you know? So I think what I'll probably do is that when I am gonna do a face of makeup, I'll bring something else over like this to shop from. That way I'm like only picking from this small point of view. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!